Grand Lake Health Systems welcomes you to this broadcast of high school varsity boys basketball. We are here at Botkins High School where the Minster Wildcats will take on the Botkins Trojans. Tonight's game is being brought to you by the following sponsors: Grand Lake Health Systems, Clopay, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All-Glaze Audiology, and NKTelco, bringing you tonight's game from between Minster and Botkins. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me, Brandon Coverman. We're just moments away from the opening tip-off of tonight's game. Two teams which feature probably the premier big men in the area, Brandon.
Yeah, you talk, David, we're going to have a battle of big men tonight. And we tell you what, we could expect some dunks here tonight. You know, you and I did the Botkins-Marion game where Jacob Plyman on the home team, the Trojan side, come in and had a big dunk. He had 3 dunks against Anna. He's coming in and averaging around 13 points a game. You look on the flip side for the Minster Wildcats, their big man, Justin Nixon, he had 29 points against the Versailles Tigers and a couple dunks with that. He also had a poster dunk that was trending around on social media. So the big men inside are going to be a key to look at tonight.
Yeah, the Nixons and the Plymans is how that battle will shape up here tonight. Also, tonight's game features 2 teams that are unbeaten. Both teams at Minster 2-0, defeating Versailles and Spencerville. Botkins opens up with wins over Jackson Center, Anna, and Marion Local.
Yeah, and you look at these teams' schedule. They beat some respectable teams here so far. But I think if you look at their schedule and who they've played so far, I think both teams point to and say this is our biggest test through the early part of the season. So that's going to make it a good matchup here between the MAC and the Shelby County League. We saw Botkins know what they can do, and we're excited to see Minster for the first time. Should be a good one.
We'll be back with a starting lineup and our keys to the game right after this.
Kemler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
All-Glaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Brookside Laboratories, east of Chicago Pizza.
Our starting lineups tonight brought to you by Sydney All-Glaze Audiology. First for the Minster Wildcats, the visitors here tonight. Starters for the Wildcats: Brady Holscher, Adam Kentner, number 14, Number 20, Johnny Nixon. And number 40, Justin Nixon. So it's Holscher, Schmidt, Kettner, Nixon, and Nixon. And now for the home team, the Botkins Trojans under head coach Sean Powell. So there you see the Botkins bench and our starting lineup. All presented to you by Sydney Allglaze Audiology.
Starting at one guard is 5'11" and senior number 4, St. Paul.
St. Paul, number 4.
Starting at another guard, he's a 5'10" and senior number 5.
Number 5, another senior, Jaden Purdy Powell. Trojans point guard.
Starting at 1'4", he's a 6'4" and sophomore.
Here's Carter Plyman, number 21. Carter Plyman.
Starting at the other 4, he's a 6'4" and senior number 0.
Number 0, a senior, Denton Holman. And in the middle, Jacob Plyman, a junior, number 35. So it's Holman, Paul, Purdy Powell, and Plyman all set for the Botkins Trojans. Let's take a look at our keys to the game. First for tonight's visiting Minster Wildcats, Brandon.
Well, thanks, Dave. And they want to handle the pressure defense. Botkins loves to play up tempo. They love to play in your face and get out and going. And with that, that rolls into our second key of keep Botkins out of the lane. You got to particularly look at Jaden Purdy Powell. You know, he's averaging 16 points a game. You got to keep him out of the lane. He's a good one. And you want good shot selection. You got to make good choices there on offense.
And for the home team, the Botkins Trojans.
For Botkins, they want strong interior defense, particularly led by Jacob Plyman, who had a lot of blocks on their game we did Saturday. They want to win the battle on the boards, and they want to control that tempo, and they love to get out and run.
And our keys to the game tonight brought to you, as always, by Keyhole Pizza. And Botkins will have the basketball first. Carter Plyman over to the left side as they work it around the perimeter. Down to the baseline it goes. To Holman, back out to Jacob Plyman. Jacob Plyman puts the ball on the floor, makes a move inside. Double teamed, gets some backside help.
And there you look at the matchup there right away. You're wondering who they were going to bring out on him. They're going to bring out Johnny Nixon, the 6'4" junior, out on him. First-year varsity player.
Purdy Powell will try to go inside. Short jump shot by Jaden. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Nixon, but he's going to be out of bounds. That was Johnny Nixon. And so the Botkins Trojans will inbound it. 7:20 to go here on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Glad to have you along here on NKTelco Sports. Trojans will turn it over and up court quickly. Well, the Minster Wildcats.
And there they had a good set there for Purdy. Just a little curl off of an inbound and just lost the ball there.
Johnny Nixon with a basketball over to Justin Nixon. Nixon pushes it out to Holscher. They try to go inside, or rather Eric Schmidt, excuse me. Go inside, that's a Minster turnover. To the right side is Paul for 3. He shot a little bit short. Justin Nixon with a rebound. Here comes Eric Schmidt down the lane. Plyman has the block, fast break. Outlet pass to Paul, up, shot a little bit short. Rebound tipped out of bounds there by number 21, Carter Plyman. So Minster will bring it up court, looking for our first points of tonight's game.
And Botkins has got 4 shot attempts before Minster's even got a shot off. So opportunities early just haven't fallen.
Justin Nixon back over on the right side to Schmidt. He'll take the 3. It rims in and out. Jacob Plyman with a rebound. Purdy Powell across the timeline over in the right to Carter Plyman for 3. Carter Plyman. He connects. He's now 4 out of 8 for the season for 3s. Shot a little bit short by Schmidt. Going to be a foul. It's going to go against Denton Holman for the Trojans. Quickly off the Botkins bench for Carter Plyman will be Jamison Meyer with 5:56 to go on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Johnny Nixon inside to Justin Nixon. Nice move, and Justin Nixon.
And that was a good move on the inside. He used his right hand from the left block there.
Myers' three-pointer's a little bit short. Johnny Nixon with a rebound. Eric Schmidt across the timeline over to the right side. Kettner with the basketball. Inside it goes to Johnny Nixon. They'll push it back out to Kettner in the wing. Schmidt with the basketball down the lane, and it's going to be a charge on Schmidt. Botkins' defense is pretty well prepared for that.
Yeah, and they take a lot of charges. If you look at their stats, they pride themselves on that stuff. If you watch Botkins basketball over the past few years in the Sean Powell era, they step up and they try to take a lot of charges. So that's a common theme you're going to see if you watch Botkins.
Minster head coach Michael McClure may not have agreed with it, but Botkins has the basketball as they move it up court. Dylan Tupp will come off the Botkins bench. That's Dylan Tupp will come in here shortly. Paul over to Pretty Pal. He'll work that baseline. Defense is collapsed. They'll push it back out to Meyer. Paul goes back inside. Plyman with the move on the baseline in the blocks, and it's a bucket for the Trojans.
And that's great ball movement there by the Trojans. Get it in, out, and in. Work the Minster defense around and get it down to Jacob Plyman.
Holscher goes inside to Nixon. Here come the Trojans. Boy, they're really trying to run with the basketball here.
Deep.
Jacob Plyman, long range, no good. That leaves the big man, Justin Nixon, with a rebound. Here come the Wildcats. Three-point shot from the wing, in and out by Brady Holscher.
And the Wildcats have wanted to run and gun early. They've shot early sometimes in the possession, so they want to run that fast pace with Botkins. But who sets the tone here early, I think, is going to be a big question you're going to have to answer.
Botkins with a 5-2 lead over Minster here as we begin to inch towards the halfway mark of the first quarter. Meyer, he'll go to the right side, and Plyman back over to Pretty Powell. He'll try the three off the front of the iron, no good, and it's going to go out of bounds. And
Botkins early trying that three-point shot, 1 of 5 from 3. 5 3-pointers out of their 9 attempts here, not even halfway through the first quarter. So a lot of shot attempts here early for the Trojans.
Pretty Powell will toss it into Plyman, back over on the left to Pretty Powell. He'll work that baseline like he likes to. Meyer from the corner, shot no good. Rebound comes down to Johnny Nixon. Here comes Schmidt. Over to Holscher. Schmidt, he'll work off of Johnny Nixon. Back over to Holscher in the corner. Nixon, Justin Nixon, nice move, but the shot just doesn't drop. That means Jacob Plyman with a rebound off to brother Carter. Up court they come. They'll move it quickly and throw it away.
Kind of been tough shooting here so far. The thing you notice with Botkins is they sub a lot. I mean, kind of, they play an 8-9 man bench, but there's a lot of subbing in one at a time, So, your rest on the bench might not be long, but Sean Powell coordinates it in a certain way.
Wildcats with the basketball. Need a score as there's 3:15 to go here in the quarter. Inside, Nixon. Boy, what a beautiful move by the big man. Justin Nixon with the bucket.
Yeah, if Plyman's going to play that soft inside there on Nixon, Plyman's got to play tougher on that if they want to contain Nixon.
Jacob Plyman trying to get the basketball inside. Paul obliges. It's tossed back out to Top, and it's going to be a foul as Dylan made the move to the hoop, and he'll go to the line shooting some free throws.
Again, we highlighted the play of Dylan Top Saturday. He had 8 points against Marion Local. A role player off the bench, does a nice job of recognizing his role. Got a little bit of time on varsity last year. If he fulfills his role in games, coming off the bench, scoring some points, playing some good defense, that helps boost Botkins' chances to win.
Purdy Powell goes out to catch a breather. Another substitute coming in here for Botkins here in just a moment. I think it's Parker Geis.
Denton Holman there.
Or Denton Holman, I'm sorry, comes back into the game. Inbounds pass for Nixon. It's going to be a wild ball and picked up by Botkins, and that's a turnover as Top shot, or rather Plyman's shot, is a little bit too strong. Nixon with a rebound, and here come the Wildcats. Adam Kettner will draw the foul as he approaches the timeline. It'll be against St. Paul, and that's his first. Team's second. 6-4 our score here in the early going. Adam Kettner with the basketball. Botkins with a 2-point lead. Nixon inside. Move on the wing, and Josh Niekamp just into the lineup for Minster has his shot blocked, and the Wildcats will maintain possession. As you take a look at this one more time on our Winners Quality Meets replay. Nice block by Carter Plyman.
And on that last play, it was a good set play. They kind of stacked, they kind of in a line, kind of the guys up on the top around the foul line, and just have a nice open cut there for Johnny Nixon. Again, the 6'4" junior, excuse me. It was good design, but Carter Plyman, nice help side defense for the block.
Nixon scored in double figures in both his two varsity starts. 10 points in the win over Spencerville and 12 against Versailles. Second free throw here would tie it up. Shot is good, and 2:27 to go here in the first quarter of play. Purdy Powell up court, over to Plyman. Back out the top. Purdy Powell will try to go down the lane. One of the keys to the game is to stop the Trojans from going down the middle. Good defense there by Minster, and they'll bring it up court. We've seen the Trojans a lot. That's a difficult task to keep them out of that lane, Brandon.
Oh, and they've done a nice job of actually doing it so far. Of their 11 shots, Botkins has shot 7 3-pointers.
Shot no good by Holscher, but Minster gets the rebound. Nixon on the shot, no good. Justin Nixon now with it. They'll push it back out to Niekamp, and Kettner will handle the basketball, and Minster does a reset here. Down low, Nixon, Johnny Nixon with the shot, and Minster goes up by 2 points. Purdy Powell back over to Plyman. Plyman back to Purdy Powell. Goes to the left side, and Paul tries to go inside. He's in the lane, pushes it back out to Purdy Powell.
Great
Purdy
defense.
Powell, Jacob Plyman, short jumper is good. We're tied at 8. You're earning every bucket you get.
You are. And that's the thing. Minster has done a good job of keeping Botkins in front of him. There, Plyman got a little bit of space, and his height gives him an advantage to shoot over to the defender. But very good job by Minster keeping the offensive player in front of you on the perimeter defense.
Justin Nixon with the ball out front. Down the lane. Niekamp pushes it out to Kettner. Shot no good. Adam with the rebound. Back over to Nixon. Nixon's going to lose it out of bounds. That's going to be a Minster turnover.
Substitution back into the game for the Trojans. Number 1,
Jamison Meyer will come back into the lineup. Number 23, Tyler Free, will also come back into the lineup for Botkins. He'll enter the game for the first time. 6'1" senior. Purdy Powell will bring it up court. Handling the basketball. Niekamp on him. Meyer with it out front. Holscher defends against him. Boy, just good defense all around.
They're doing a nice job of staying in front of their defender.
Dump off to Kleiman, but a great block inside. Justin Nixon with the lead pass to Niekamp, and Josh Niekamp's on the scoreboard, and Nixon has the assist. And our first quarter score, Minster 10, Botkins 8. We'll be back right after this.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Please support the following sponsors: Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Baumer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage.
The big basket right at the end of the first quarter. Nixon's pass up court to Niekamp results in the go-ahead basket here, Brandon.
Yeah, and I tell you what, we talked about it. Minster has played some great defense here early. We see Josh Niekamp there scoring to end the quarter. Minster's offense a little sluggish to start, picked up there the second half of the first quarter. But I tell you what, they've been playing great defense, keeping Botkins out of the lane. That's what Coach McClure talked about to us before the game, saying they want to keep the Trojans out of the lane. He's forced them to shoot threes, and Botkins is shooting 14% from three, and that's why I think Minster has the lead here, Dave.
Looks like the Trojans switch defenses a little bit. Justin Nixon. Back over to Niekamp, back out front Kentner. Niekamp with it on the right side to Holscher. Holscher inside. Justin Nixon lays it off to Johnny Nixon, and the two brothers connect, and it's a 4-point Minster lead.
And that's just cutting to the basketball when you don't have it. Nice cut there by Nixon.
Pretty Powell comes back with a key basket as he slips inside, and Minster's lead is now 2 points. Back over to Nixon. Back out to Nixon. He'll put it on the floor. He'll push it out to Holscher, and Brady Holscher will connect. That's a three.
And they're on their sixth attempt. Finally, their first three to fall, and that's 3 straight shots made by the Wildcats.
Pretty Powell takes it inside and draws the foul. Carter Plyman will re-enter the game here for Botkins.
And Pretty Powell, a good free throw shooter too. Again, leading the Trojan with 16 points a game. As I said, as he misses the first one, kind of jinxed him there. But
he's 20 out of 25 at the line. Coming into tonight, he was 83% free throw shooter.
And that's, I mean, you look at a guard that plays like he does and Pretty Powell, and you're going to get to the line a lot. So to be able to cash in and shoot over 80% is about necessary.
And he converts the second one. Minster's lead, 4 points. Eric Schmidt, honorable mention All-MAC last year, handling the basketball. Over to Justin Nixon, inside to Johnny Nixon, shot a little bit short, rebounded by Carter Plyman. Number 21, he'll dish it off to the left side, and brother Jacob back out to Pretty Powell from the corner. The 3 shot no good. Rebound to the Wildcats quickly. Here comes Niekamp. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. Josh Niekamp says, I wish I had that one over.
Yeah, and that's Minster's 6th turnover of the ball game right there.
So it's 15-11. Wildcats miss out on an opportunity there. See what Botkins can do here. 6:12 to go here in the first half of play. Jacob Plyman dunks it. There's the first one of the night for him.
And he says, get down. That was some force there. I think that's 3 games in a row you saw him with the dunk, Dave.
I think I've seen him do it 6 times this season.
Wow.
So here comes the break. Trojans trying to move it up court quickly. Paul. Back out to Pretty Powell. Down the lane he goes, dishes it off, but that's a turnover. Here comes Schmidt. Going to be a charge.
That's the second charge Paul's took tonight. And that's now the 7th turnover. And like we said, the thing with player control fouls and stuff, you talk about charges, is that, you know, you can push off and push forward, and people are like, well, why do you call a charge? He's not set. Well, if they push forward and use that front arm to push you off like that, they're going to call a player control foul. Don't always have to necessarily be set. In certain situations, you do.
St. Paul with the basketball. He'll try and see if the Botkins Trojans can tie it up here. Down by 2. Paul with it in the corner. Niekamp on him. Trojans work the basketball. Plyman comes out. Carter Plyman goes in, almost loses the basketball. Jacob Plyman will have it. And that's going to be a Botkins turnover. Problem with those kind are they're unforced.
Yeah.
They're going to have enough problems with Minster forcing turnovers.
Well, and there's a lot of screening. You saw in that set, a lot of screening going on at the top. I think great communication by the Minster defense. It looks like they're trying to get something freed up for Plyman, maybe get a mid-range jumper. So good job by Minster to communicate on switches, and they're on defense. And again, their defense coming up big.
Yeah, you hear a lot of coaches talk about communication on defense. Back out Schmidt off the front of the iron, or rather that was Holscher with the shot. Up court quickly comes Botkins. Carter Plyman back out to Jamison Meyer, over to Paul, down low it goes to Jacob Plyman. Jacob Plyman, nice move inside, and Jacob Plyman averaging 13 points per game. Not to be denied on that, and we are tied at 15.
And to make him go over his right shoulder too, had to go with the left hand. Minster does the right job and make him go that way, but he comes up and converts.
Justin Nixon responds with a move just as good. Beautiful move by Nixon, and he puts his team in front by 2. It's 17-15 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Inside Jacob Plyman, nice pass Carter Plyman on the baseline. The give and go, and we're tied at 17.
And we're seeing offense pick up their great ball movement by Carter Plyman to cut to the ball. Plyman frees up the baseline with his body right there, cleared it up, and tosses it to his brother.
Got a timeout, Minster. Our score, Botkins 17, Minster 17. We'll be back right after this.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Wednesday, December 16th at 7 p.m. and Monday, December 21st at 5 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Got a good one here, Brandon, here at the 3:51 mark of the first half. These two teams really beginning to show some great ability to move the basketball on offense.
Yeah, and you saw great inside movement. You saw a lot, both the teams kind of start out, both teams have struggled from beyond the arc, behind the three-point line. But again, inside the arc, you saw great ball movement. People are cutting to the basket without the basketball, and that's what you love to see as a coach, move without the basketball. And both Minster and Botkins are starting to pick up on that, and that's why they've both been offensive juggernauts early on in this year.
Wildcats, Nixon will put the shot up, and Johnny will connect.
And Johnny now with 8 points as you look on a winner quality meets replay here. Again, cutting to the basketball. That's just what you got to do.
Nice pass back out by Adam Kettner as well, and Nixon makes it a three-point play. Johnny Nixon with 9 points. Pretty Powell in the corner. Inside to Plyman. Plyman back over to Carter Plyman. Zane Paul outside with it. He'll handle it. Straight up man-to-man defense. Carter Plyman, he'll go to the right side. Holman steps out, gets it to Paul. Paul back over to Plyman, to the left and Pretty Powell. He'll try to get inside the lane. Ball's loose on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor Botkins.
It was a brief turnover there by the Trojans, so their 6th of the game. Wildcats with 7 right now.
Pretty Powell with it. He moves over to the right side, defending him, Holscher. Powell will take it down and draw the foul. So Pretty Powell took the ball to the hoop, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And again, it was that quick first step there from Jaden Pretty Powell. Again, makes him so dynamic. We talked about through his first 3 games, he had 25 trips to the line. I mean, to get to the line and shoot 8 free throws a game is quite a bit. Again, it's a play like that is why he gets to the foul line a lot. You create open space and goes to the basket. And I believe he's 1 of 3 right now with free throws. And he kind of looked frustrated after he missed that last one.
Pretty Powell averages 16.7 points per game, and the free throw drops that time. He's a quarter of the way there. He's got 4 points. Let's see what Minster does. They're up by 2 points. Kettner over to the left side, and Nixon. Nixon over to Schmidt. Schmidt will give it back to Kettner. Holscher has it down low to Schmidt. Short jumper, no good. Johnny Nixon with a rebound. Back out to Eric Schmidt. Eric Schmidt will step inside. He'll toss it back over to Nixon in the corner. Justin Nixon tosses it back out front. Around and out is the 3-point attempt by Brady Holscher. Good looking shot. Right side. Jacob Plyman, boy, makes it especially difficult.
Boy, and when you're that tall and you can stretch the floor like that, that is hard to guard. Second 3 made tonight. The Trojans 20% from beyond the arc.
So Plyman with the made 3. Shot goes in and out. Botkins with a 1-point lead. Carter Plyman up court quickly. Over on the left side to Holman. Down low, Jacob Plyman. He's going to make the move inside. Misses a shot. Gets the rebound. Puts it back up and in.
He is a force to be reckoned with, Dave. All season, 13 points.
13, as you said, Brandon. Already. Turnover, Minster. Here comes Zane Paul. They want to get out and run a little bit. Paul thinks about it. He'll get it back to Plyman. Jacobs going to take another one. Shot off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound will come down to Schmidt.
I think that's what you call a heat check there, Dave.
Yeah. In the corner for Minster. Knocking it home.
Holscher, yep.
Number 12, Brady Holscher. And Minster's back. Well, we're tied, 23 all.
Ooh, nice move.
Ooh. He'll go in soft and draw the foul very wisely. I thought we were going to see a slam, but the dunk doesn't come, but the soft move results in a foul, and he'll go to the line and try and connect the free throw. Let's take a look at this one more time on our Winners Quality Meets replay.
Well, one thing I think you're going to have to look at, you see that on our Winner Quality Meets replay. They're taking Plyman out of his post position. Minster, as I highlighted, was doing early in the game a very good job of keeping Botkins in front of him. Botkins has done a better job of stretching the floor, getting Plyman out on the perimeter, and he has 15 points and now make it 16. And they're doing a better job at spacing the floor, getting Jacob opportunities on more isolation situations, taking advantage of the Minster defense when they can. And Minster's going to have to figure a way to slow it down.
3-point pay by Plyman is the difference in this one. Minster trying to bounce back. We're at 40 seconds plus. Holscher over in the left side to Schmidt. Tries to go left, handling the ball. Johnny Nixon goes to the corner. Justin Nixon, top of the key. Adam Kettner now with it. Back over to Johnny Nixon. Wildcats trying to be patient. We're coming down to the final seconds of the first half. Schmidt with the basketball. making his move inside, and he's going to draw the foul right at the free throw line. He's going to inbound it.
That was a nice move by Nixon there. Kind of a nonchalant screen, putting his back there to create some space for Schmidt. Now you got to set out of bounds under your own basket.
Back out front, Johnny Nixon. Justin Nixon move on the baseline, puts it up and in at the buzzer. Justin Nixon connects at the buzzer, and our halftime score from the Coliseum, Botkins 26, Minster 25. We'll be back right after this.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at cargill.com.
Thank you to the following sponsors: SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, Park National Bank, Kindinger Custom Fabrications.
Back here at Botkins, we've got a good one. Botkins and Minster here on NKTelco Sports, and two teams exchanged baskets in their final possessions of the first half, and you can see Trojans hit a three and they're up by a point. Let's take a look at those halftime numbers, Brandon.
Yeah, kind of identical here. It is
it's identical. Like identical.
They are identical twins on field goals and three-pointers. When I was calculating the stats at halftime, I thought I fooled myself and I'd recount again. But you look shooting pretty well, I would say, you know, around over 40% as a team. 2-11 are each team from three. We saw that the three-point shot was kind of the trend early, but it wasn't working out for either the Wildcats or the Trojans. The more they got to go on the inside and the better ball movement they got, I think the better off both the Wildcats and the Trojans' offenses fared. Wildcats 3 of 3 from three, 4 of 7 from the line, and 8 turnovers for the Wildcats, 6 for the Trojans, and 14 boards for Minster and 10 for Botkins.
And Botkins has the leading scorer in the first half, Jacob Plyman, outstanding. His play in the first half of action, he had 16 points, followed by Carter Plyman with 5 points, Zane Paul with 4. And for the Minster Wildcats, Johnny Nixon had 9 and Justin Nixon had 8.
And you look at the ways that the Trojans used Jacob Plyman in that second quarter. They spread him out throughout the floor, had him score in different ways. Very dynamic player is number 35, the junior.
And I want to note a correction there. Jaden Pretty Powell had the 4 points, and Zane Paul has yet to score in this one. But that's going to soon change. Oh, it will a little bit too hard on the layup, but he will go to the free throw line.
I tell you what, Zane Paul hasn't scored yet, but he has took 2 charges. That's one thing, you know, it's looking at Winter Quality Meets replay here. And kind of had a prophecy there, Dave. And yeah. But potentially, if we don't jinx him, if he doesn't knock down any of these 2, but well, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Depends if he hits this one, but just the way that Zane Paul plays aggressive. He doesn't always have to be called on a score. That's why, Purdy and Plyman are there. He's just a spark plug for this team.
And unfortunately misses both free throws. He's only 5 out of 11 for the season at the line after those 2 missed shots. So the Trojans here are going to change up on defense a little bit and apply some full court pressure. To start this quarter, they'll get it up court quickly. All the way up and in is Justin Nixon for the easy layup. And Justin will go into double figures with that free throw and put his team back in the lead as the lead changes one more time. St. Paul will go to the line again as he moved it inside.
We'll see now. He's going to have opportunity 3 and 4 coming up here. And, talk about Justin Nixon there. Had the opportunity to dunk that basketball. It was trending on Twitter there, that dunk he had over a sales player on the baseline there. That was mighty impressive for a high school kid.
St. Paul connects on the free throw. He's on the scoreboard, and we're tied at 27. Second free throw rims in and out. Justin Nixon with a rebound. Paul will be guilty of the foul as Eric Schmidt brings it up court for the Wildcats. And Brady Holscher will inbound it. Johnny Nixon makes the cut to the baseline, but it goes into Kettner, and Holscher will get it back out to Schmidt. Schmidt, top of the key. A little bit of a different look defensively for Botkins. Nixon with the turnaround. Shot doesn't go, and Jacob Plyman with a rebound. Pretty Powell's going to take it to the hoop. It's going to count, but they're going to take it away, and it's going to be a charge.
No protest there from Coach Sean Powell as we take another look at the replay. Let's see. Straight up, I would say good call.
Appears to be. And it's the one that's going to count, too.
And those are the toughest, I think charge calls, in my opinion, are one of the toughest calls in sports.
That looked like he was in position. Holscher, shot blocked by Plyman. Here come the Trojans. Pretty Powell on the baseline. Turnaround jumper. Got it. He's got 6 points on the night. Nice turnaround jump shot by the senior guard for Botkins.
I would say Botkins starting to penetrate the lane better, getting that offense going. But Minster's matched them basket for basket as well. And that, Botkins was trying to pull away here, but every time they get ahead, Minster responded back with a bucket of their own.
From the corner, Brady Holscher shot is long. Zane Paul with a rebound. Tries to go down the lane. Back out to Plyman. Pretty Powell will take the 3. Shot a little bit short, and the rebound will come down to the Wildcats. Holscher. Left side is Kettner. Adam Kettner with the 3, and Minster will take the lead.
And Zane Paul's hurt down there. Looked like he's been hurting for a while since he took that hard foul to begin the half. And he's going to be subbed out for Jamison Meyer, but
Jamison Meyer will come off the Botkins bench, and Paul will go to the sidelines. Trainer will take a look at Zane on the Botkins bench. Pretty Powell with the ball. Back over to Meyer. Plyman will roll to the bucket. It comes back over to Pretty Powell. Pretty Powell over to Plyman. Back over to Pretty Powell. 15-footer off the glass. No good. Follow up on the rebound. Denton Holman with good position on the backside. Had a good shot at it, and he'll draw the foul and go to the free throw line.
Denton Holman there. One of the seniors on this team. Again, starter, hasn't scored yet tonight, but it's been a solid player. Played last year up on varsity.
Denton connects on the free throw, and we are tied. Boy, this thing's going back and forth.
It's a teeter-totter.
Lots of ties, 1-point leads in this one. Glad you're watching with us here on NKTelco Sports. Holman, free throw a little bit short, but there's going to be a foul on Holman, I believe, for reaching in.
Good call. Yeah, he reached around there, and that was his third foul too. Again, you say Paul's hurt. Hopefully, he looks okay on the bench. But again, kind of a silly foul there if you're Denton Holman.
Top will come into the lineup, and Minster will bring it up court. Eric Schmidt. Holscher. Back out top of the key, and Nixon. Over on the right side is Kettner. Going to be tipped out of bounds at the Minster bench.
It looks like they were trying to look for Johnny Nixon on the inside there. Good interior defense by the Trojans.
Holscher will inbound it. Johnny Nixon tries to get it inside to Justin Nixon, but it's going to go off top. And Minster will inbound it. 5:02 to go. We are tied at 30 all on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Schmidt with the basketball, double teamed in the corner. And we've got a 30-second timeout by the Minster Wildcats. 4:54 to go here in the third quarter. Smart timeout, Brandon.
Yeah, and he was in trouble there and haven't used much of his timeouts yet. And Minster trying to get something set up offensively, and we'll see what Coach McClure gets out of here. It's just a quick 30, so just trying to set something up offensively.
Every possession in a tie game suddenly becomes big.
It does. Makes you think a little more too. Go back to what's been working for your team, and it's for both teams again. It's that inside game. You know, Minster is Botkins is 2 of 12 from 3, and Minster is 3 of 13. So it's the inside game. You got to look at the Nixon brothers. They have 19 combined points. They've been the straw that stirs the drink so far for the Minster offense, both Justin and Johnny.
Eric Schmidt with the basketball for Minster. Back over to Kettner. Nixon pushes it back out to Holscher. Kettner inside to Justin Nixon. Jacob Plyman on him. Minster will be patient. 4.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Holscher. Almost taken away, but Holscher maintains it. Nixon back over to Kettner, open in the corner, shot no good. Rebound to Top. Pretty Powell pushes it up court to Plyman. Meyer back to Pretty Powell, down the lane, what he likes to do, and he gives his team the lead, and that's one of the elements, one of the keys to the game tonight. Yeah. Stop the lane play from Botkins.
As the game has gone on, Botkins has got better and better at scoring against this Minster defense, who is potent early, but Botkins starting to solve it.
Holscher puts up the shot. It's going to be a charge.
That's, I don't know if Top was set there. I don't know if we got a replay there from the other end, but that was a tough one to take there. I don't even know if Holscher even leaned into him there. See our replay from the top. So we go our back up here. See if we can get anything good here. I don't know. I think that should have been a block. Tough call if you're a Minster fan there.
There's the steal. Nixon. Justin with the easy layup, and the big man has tied it up. And boy, just when you think a team is going to get an advantage, the other team makes a nice play, and we're tied again at 32.
It looks like we're going for a 15-round heavyweight battle here, Dave.
Meyer, he'll lose the basketball. Johnny Nixon will pick it up. Here come the Wildcats trying to take the lead.
You know, I'm going with Minster. I'm going with one of the Nixon boys here. Get them something to try to pull you ahead. Seems like they've been playing behind from 2 every time here tonight.
Kettner for 3, shot no good, and Nixon will grab the rebound. Botkins head coach Sean Powell, I think, wants to travel there. Justin Nixon with it, top of the key. Plyman on him. Back over on the right side, and Johnny gives it back to Justin, and there's a bucket. Timeout Botkins is coming up.
Good roll to the basket there. The help was late, and Minster now ahead.
So just like that, Minster takes a 2-point lead at 34-32 in a real chess match here at Botkins. A 2-point lead, and Coach Powell takes his timeout. I'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503 Wednesday, December 16th at 7 p.m. and Monday, December 21st at 5 p.m. And you can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. It's a good one, Brandon.
That's easy enough. It's back and forth. Like I said earlier, a teeter-totter, a 15-round heavyweight battle between this MAC and Shelby County League battle here. Botkins, been ahead, I would say, if they're them, try to get something to Plyman here. Minster's done a better job at containing him here this quarter from his 16 half-first points, and I think I called it there.
Plyman puts it back up and in.
Easier said than done.
Probably a play just drawn up a few minutes ago.
And well needed too. He's been the straw that stirred the drink on offense tonight for Botkins.
He's got 18 points, nice assist too by Pretty Powell, and Minster with the basketball. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Justin Nixon over to Johnny Nixon, but the whistle's going to blow. One thing, it might be interesting to see if either one of these two teams gets into foul trouble. I mean,
yeah.
That's the second foul there by Pretty Powell.
And we look at the board here. There's 2 fouls for a lot of people on the floor for Minster. So, and Denton Holman's got 3. Yeah.
So, and neither, Minster playing a little bit shorthanded with the injury to Brian Falk, one of their seniors who would normally be off the bench rather quickly, or maybe even a starter, but Falk sidelined with an injury, so
it hurts that depth a little bit for Coach McClure.
Paul with the basketball. He'll go towards the lane. He'll pull it back up. Jacob Plyman making the move. Shots blocked by Justin Nixon, but he just picks up the rebound, works the baseline, and powers it up and in, and he's got 20 of his team's 36.
And that was a nice way to use that pivot foot, even though it was nice defense on the interior by Nixon. Good job by Plyman to follow up with the shot.
Schmidt with the basketball. Kettner with it. Back out front to Nixon. Kettner tries to push it up to Niekamp, but Botkins will have it. Plyman back to Carter Plyman for 3. Shot off the iron, no good. Jacob Plyman had it, but Eric Schmidt will take it away. Here come the Wildcats, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Plyman.
Again, that 3-point shot's been attempted a lot by both of these teams. It hasn't been their niche tonight. Pound the ball on the inside. I think that's something that both teams need to address unless you're wide open. Both teams are struggling from beyond the arc.
Adam Kettner with the basketball. Back over on the right side to Josh Niekamp. Eric Schmidt. Johnny Nixon with it. He'll go down the lane, off balance, shot no good, own rebound, but he pushes it right back outside. Here comes Niekamp with a short jumper, and nice move by senior Josh Niekamp. He's got 4 points on the night as we are into the final seconds of the third quarter.
If you're Botkins here, hold here for the last shot. You get the ball to start the fourth quarter, barring a jump ball. Again, probably let's look for maybe a little flat play here. Look at Purdy to run to the basket.
Carter Plyman for 3. Shot no good. It's going to go to the corner, and it's going to be out of bounds.
Again, I don't like that decision there by Purdy. You know the three-pointer hasn't been working there. Use the penetration to your advantage. He's got to the line 3 times in the first half. Go use, if they're giving you your right hand, which is your strong, dominant hand, take that. The defense has collapsed there. Jacob Plyman is down there on the block. Didn't like that decision there by Purdy.
At the buzzer, shot by Schmidt, off target, a little bit short. Third quarter score from Botkins. Minster 38, Botkins 36. We'll be back right after this.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times, are most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Hulsman Automotive.
8 minutes of basketball. Minster with a 2-point lead against the homestanding Botkins Trojans. Halftime score was a 1-point game with Botkins in the lead. So it's been a battle back and forth between these two teams, both unbeaten in what is really an early season showdown here from the Coliseum.
Yeah, and really, we said both of these teams' best test here so far in the early season.
Kleiman misses a shot, own rebound, puts it up, and it's going to draw the foul, and I think it's going to be on Johnny Nixon inside.
And that's going to be Nixon's second foul, so we'll see here again. Jacob Kleiman's just done a nice job tonight. Has to have over a double-double. Don't keep individual rebounds. But Botkins needs to start connecting from the line, too. They struggled a little bit there tonight. Again, like I said, seesawing back and forth. You know, we say this in volleyball, can someone make a run? Well, and that's the question you can ask both teams here. Who can make a run?
Nixon with the rebound, and not sure what that was. Did he step on the line? I think he stepped on the line, yeah. Steps on the line, so that'll be a Minster turnover, and Pretty Powell will inbound it. Dylan Top, number 14 in the lineup for the Trojans. Kleiman.
That's what you call like a face-up five, so to speak. Your center can shoot that jump shot.
And he puts his team back up by a point. He's got 23, too. Eric Schmidt. Niekamp. Back over to Nixon. Holscher inside to Justin Nixon. Back outside. Niekamp. Going to be a whistle.
And I think they're going to call it on the floor. Nope, they're going to go. Nope, okay. They initially signaled two there, but Josh Niekamp now going to the line. Again, that's on Kleiman there. 23 points poured in from the junior here. What a performance from him tonight. And add a dunk, and add on that dunk on top of it.
And at the free throw line steps Josh Nixon.
And
a little bit short on the free throw. Second one is nothing but net. And we are tied. 39 all with 7:05 to go on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Carter Kleiman, 15-footer, got it.
And Carter,
sophomore connects at the right time.
And Carter Kleiman took advantage of, they played off the screen thinking it was going to be a screen and roll for his brother Jacob there. Carter took advantage of it, getting a wide open shot there.
Botkins up by 2 points. Schmidt looks inside. Johnny Nixon with the left-handed shot, and he'll score, and he'll go to the line.
I think you can't get much better than this game tonight. And that's Jacob Kleiman's third too. So do you know, if you're Minster, do you get more aggressive at Jacob? Do you go down? Do you go after him more to try to pick up his fourth here? That's something you're gonna have to start asking yourself.
Carter Kleiman to Jacob Kleiman. Gonna try and make a move. Justin Kleiman straight up, and call is gonna be on Justin Nixon.
And that's the third now on Justin. Again, Justin the lead scorer with 14. Johnny with 13.
So the two big men in this game have got 3 fouls each. And, you know, they're going to keep going down low.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Who's going to play the cleanest?
St. Paul does return to the lineup. Second free throw is good. Point number 25 for Plyman. Botkins has a 2-point lead. 43-41. Let's see what Minster does. Holscher with the ball. Back out to Niekamp. Schmidt with it. Backcourt foul there by Paul.
We're going to have a bonus now. Both teams sat at 6 before this. Paul picks up his third. So again, might have a kind of a slow ending here with this tight game and them being both in the bonus here now.
Eric Schmidt will step to the line. Eric had 19 points in the win over Spencerville, included 4 threes. As he connects on the free throw. That's his first point of the night. Second free throw is also good. And we are tied at 43 all. Pretty Powell with the basketball. Meyer pulls it back out. Carter Plyman, he'll put the ball on the floor, pushes it back out to Pretty Powell down the lane. Jaden goes running right-handed shot, no good. Justin Nixon with a rebound. Eric Schmidt shoots it up court to Brady Holscher. Down low to Johnny Nixon, shot no good. Rebound cleared by Carter Plyman across the timeline. Plyman's going to take it and push it out to Jamison Meyer. Shot doesn't go, but Jacob Plyman with the rebound up and in.
Boy.
That's going to be a 30-second timeout by Minster, and Wildcats coach Michael McClure not at all happy with his team right now as Botkins is up 45-43.
Well, and I think you're mad right there because you had an open guy in Jamison Meyer, and granted, Botkins is 2 of 15 from 3. So, you know, you're fine with them shooting that shot because they haven't been hitting it, but no one crashing on the other side. Again, we talk about Jacob Plyman has 27 now. How many of them have been second chance opportunities? At least probably about 8 or 10. And that's something you can't be pleased with if you're Coach McClurg. I know I wouldn't be as a coach. But it's easier said than done trying to contain Plyman down there. He's got so many of those second chance points and just banking them in off the glass. And Nixon has to be aggressive down there, less aggressive down there, particularly Justin with 3 fouls. So it's hard. You got to play tough, but you got to play smart as well.
Minster will inbound it after the timeout. 5.5 minutes to go in this one. Botkins with a 2-point lead. Back and forth, these two teams have done battle. Nixon back over to Johnny Nixon. Johnny Nixon will push it back out to Josh Niekamp. Josh Niekamp to the right side, and Brady Holscher looks inside. Justin Nixon with it, puts it on the floor against Plyman. Nice soft touch, rims in and out though, and Jacob Plyman with the rebound. Pretty Powell will shoot it up court to Carter Plyman. St. Paul is in the corner. Carter Plyman will put it on the floor and draw the foul.
Again, if you're each team, especially the person with the lead, you got to question how you're going to dictate the tempo here. But I'm saying be aggressive, be aggressive, be aggressive. You're in the bonus. This game has been seesawing back and forth all night. Who's going to shoot better from the line down the stretch here? And that's the 4th foul on Justin Nixon. That's a huge blow for Minster.
And Nixon will go out with 4:52 in this one. So the Wildcats will definitely be playing with a shorter lineup here.
That might be an advantage here for Jacob Plyman. You'll see how long they're going to have him sit on the bench.
Johnny Nixon with the rebound. Here come the Wildcats. Schmidt back outside, and at last, Brady Holscher will connect on a 3. Minster's had a dry spell when it's come to 3-pointers. Right time, and guess what? We're tied at 46. Paul down the lane. Plyman, shot blocked, and foul will go, I think, against Kettner.
Yeah, they did get on Kettner. Again, you see on a Winter Quality Meets replay there. And Zane Paul's a smart enough player. He's on his 4th year on varsity. He knows that Nixon's how. It's easy. It's about where the ball has to go at this point.
Yep. Smart basketball by the Trojans as they go after the area where Justin Nixon would have been, and Plyman connects on the free throw. And the second one is good as well, and Botkins' lead is back to 2 at 48-46.
The question is, how long do you keep Justin out with 4 fouls? Or how soon do you put him back in?
Let's see what the Wildcats do on offense. The last time down, they hit a 3. Niekamp in the corner, works to the baseline. Pretty Powell on him. He'll push it back over to Holscher. Top of the key is Schmidt. Niekamp. Holscher is in the corner. He'll get it inside to Nixon. Ball goes on the floor, but he's defended.
Good defense
by Botkins, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Great defense there by Denton Homan as well, who came over from the weak side.
Ball goes out of bounds off of Adam Kettner, and you can take a look at it again on the replay. Botkins with a real chance with a basket or score of some kind here to get a little bit of space. They go to Plyman, working on Johnny Nixon. Turnaround jumper, and he's got 31 on the night.
Minster's got to have some help side there on defense.
Long range shot, no good. Rebound. Minster inside. Shot up and in. Nixon gets the bucket. Botkins lead at 2 points. Plyman
blocked.
Takes the extra step. I like what Coach Powell said. That's not what we do.
Yeah. Well, and that's a good thing. You hear Coach Powell say wanting to stay in the system there, and that, you know, as splendid as Jacob Plyman had, 31 points. Not a play that he should have made there. But now you got Justin Nixon back in the game. You're going to have it matched up defensively on Jacob Plyman. We'll see. Good pass.
Over to Johnny Nixon. Justin's pass goes, but there's a foul before the shot.
It's going to be a 1-and-1 now, so.
Minster coach Michael McClure shouting out to his team, use your head. Niekamp will come off the bench. And Nixon will go out. With 3:03 to go, as they'll play a little offense versus defense, I think. Free throw no good. Inside is Johnny Nixon. Shot doesn't go, and the rebound comes down to Dylan Top. Paul will bring it up across the court. Boy, what a tough miss by the Wildcats there. That would have tied it up just inches from a made basket in a tie game. Now Botkins has the ball with a 2-point lead. Over on the right side is Meyer. Meyer looks inside for Plyman. Plyman will come out. Johnny Nixon guards him. Plyman gets the ball. Makes the move inside.
Blocked.
Took another step, and fortunately for Minster, that's a turnover.
He's having a hard time establish that pivot foot the past few times when he's traveled. And that's the 5th turnover of the half, 11th of the ball game here for the Trojans. Now you're Minster again here. Again, they've been shying away from that 3-point shot, which I think is a good thing for both teams because their successes come from the paint. But, man, Jacob Plyman tonight, 31 points, has made a name for himself.
Minster with the basketball. Inside it goes to Justin Nixon, out to Brady Holscher. Shot no good. Johnny Nixon with a rebound. Back out front to Kettner. Eric Schmidt will handle the basketball against Pretty Powell. Inside it comes to Justin Nixon on Jacob Plyman. Back over to Johnny Nixon. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Denton Holman. Might be his biggest rebound of the night. And Botkins clinging to that 2-point lead at 50-48 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Jacob Plyman, top of the key. Pretty Powell with the ball. Puts it on the floor. Gets to the block, but it'll come back out. Timeout. Taken by the Botkins Trojans. A full timeout. We'll take a break. 1:34 to play. Our score, Botkins 50, Minster 48. We'll be back right after this.
Togi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply Company, Hoji Lumber.
Back here at Botkins, there you see it. There you see the Botkins Trojans. They're up by a couple of points, and more importantly, they have the basketball as timeout taken, and both teams with 8 fouls each, so we're in the 1-and-1.
I don't think a team's had a lead greater than 4 points tonight. Like we said, seesaw battle, and I said it early in the third quarter. This looks like it's shaping up to be a heavyweight battle, 15 rounds, and we're nearing round 15 here.
Paul with the basketball. Funny part, when Paul had the basketball, Justin Nixon was out front guarding him. Pretty Powell with it. Good man to have it. Be a foul in the backcourt. It's going to be on Brady Holscher, number 12. Pretty Powell's a good guy to have in the backcourt when you have a 2-point lead with 69 seconds left to play.
He's got the 1 in bonus here, but he's 2 of 4 tonight from the line, so normally a reliable free throw shooter as he cans the first.
This one will put him into double figures for the night. Second toss rolls home, and it's a 4-point Botkins lead. 1:05 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Minster needs to counter. Inside, Justin Nixon picks up the tipped basketball, puts it on the floor. Short shot goes home. That's a clutch shot. Right roll, and it's a 2-point game.
Now, if you're Minster, you got to amp up the pressure here.
Pretty Powell with the basketball. Let's go to Carter Plyman. Schmidt on him. Back over to Paul. Paul with the basketball. He'll push it back out to Plyman, and Botkins will eat the time off the clock. As you can see, 20 seconds left, 2-point lead. Back over to Holman.
Now they got a foul here. 14 seconds. You got to do something. That's Nixon's 5th right there.
Boy, that's going to make an interesting final 12 seconds as Nixon will foul, and that'll be his 5th, so he will go out.
And that's a double bonus.
But Pretty Powell goes to the line. That's
Yeah.
Minster's problem.
Yeah, and he's 4 of 6, so he split both the first 2 from the line, so we'll see what happens here.
Senior point guard for Botkins. Responds to the pressure very well on the first free throw.
Now 5 of 7, 71% tonight.
Top will come in for Holman.
Again, if you miss the shot, let's say Purdy misses this shot, Minster's got to go with a 3 here. So no matter what, I don't think you can afford a quick 2.
Pretty Powell's second free throw. He's got 12 points, and here comes the ball up court. Wildcats. Holscher will get the layup. Timeout. Wildcats. 54-52, and Holscher will get the bucket. That is a full timeout, so we'll take a break. Botkins 54, Minster 52. We'll be back right after this.
bankers are working hard day and night to provide the support needed right now. Even while we're apart, we're proudly working together, with you and for you. We believe there's more, much more, to all of us than these tough times. We see acts of compassion and cooperation all around our communities, and we're proud to be a part of it. And as our family of banks come together under our Park National Bank name, we promise you, we're all in this together.
Minster calls the timeout. They're down by 2 points at 54-52. The last 4 points. Pretty Powell is connected at the free throw line, doing just what he's supposed to do as a senior leader out on the floor.
Yeah, and as you said, Dave, coming into this game shooting over 80% from the line, and he stepped up here late in the game. We know he missed a couple early there, and he looked a little flustered after he missed those, but you go through stretches like those, and he comes back, and he's been the sharp two-time letter winner that he is. The thing is for Botkins is you got to get the ball, and if you get the ball in, you got to get it away running towards your basket. Do not run towards Minster's basket. Try to run away, so if Minster gets it, they have to turn around and make a move. As Coach McClurk's calling another timeout, but as I continue here, you got to get something moving away from your basket here. Try to set a screen, maybe get pretty something on the run, because obviously, like we just talked about, he's your free throw shooter, he's your guy. So if he can get the ball something on the run going toward their own basket here, that can chew a couple seconds off the clock and make it even tougher for Minster to try to nod this thing back up.
Yeah, where Minster takes the timeout, they took a look at the defense or the offensive alignment for Botkins, and it's like you said, don't run towards the basket, run away from it. And, it'll be interesting to see what the final strategy is. As Botkins Trojans still in the huddle, as you can see there. 4.6 seconds remain, and Botkins with that 2-point lead. And the last 4 points, all free throws from Jaden Pretty Powell, as he connects on all of them.
And this is the game where we said we wish we had fans.
Yeah,
it'd be loud in here.
Yeah, Carter Plyman will inbound it. Plyman gets it into Pretty Powell and in the corner, and that's going to be a foul. And with 3.8 seconds, Minster will have to hope that he makes only one of two at a minimum.
Got to cross your fingers if you're a Wildcat fan here. And I'm not sure how many timeouts they have left either. If they get a rebound off a miss.
Pretty Powell with the free throw, connects. I don't think he's bothered by the clock at all, Brandon.
No, not at all. And
he is in the zone at the line.
Botkins has cashed in their last 7 free throws, 13 for Pretty Powell. Very quietly coming here in the last few minutes with a couple of free throws.
And that wins you ball games.
Yes, it does.
That one will give them a 4-point lead. Schmidt at the buzzer, no good, and Botkins pulls out a hard-earned 56-52 win over Minster. We'll be back with our recap right after this.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
Today's game is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Uglaze Audiology, NKTelco.
Botkins comes away with a big win on their home floor on a Tuesday night, 56-52 over Minster. The Trojans continue. They're 4-0. Let's take a look. There you see the score by quarters, and Botkins just had a nice finish at the end there. They hit their free throws and come away with that 56-52 victory. Taking a look at the stats for tonight's game.
Yeah, and looking at the stats here, I think a couple things stand out. The three-point shooting from both teams. Minster takes 5 more threes there, and you talk about a game where possessions are vital. Botkins just did a little better in the paint here, I think, to eke it out. 9 of 23 from the field for Minster, 18 of 40 for the Trojans. Or actually, that's excuse me there for Minster. It should actually say 19 of 47 from the field there. We had a little miscue on our graphic there. Excuse us. And from the free throw line, both teams shot pretty well. 8 of 10 from the line for the Wildcats for 80%. 8 of 27 for 66.6% from the Trojans there. But in the second half, they shot 70%, 14 of 20. Botkins made their last 7 free throws to really ice this game and kind of slam a door on any opportunity Minster had to get back in. 26 rebounds for Minster compared to the 24 for the Trojans, and 11 turnovers for Botkins and 13 for Minster. So good game here tonight.
Excellent game, and really when you look at this, the turning point, it was either tied, basket lead for either team, point lead for either. Justin Nixon picked up foul number 4, and that changed the complexion as we went into the final minutes of this contest for both teams.
Yeah, it did, and it allowed Jacob Plyman to get a little more aggressive inside, playing the fantastic game that he did. And then it was harder for Minster to find really their identity on offense. They were really running their offense through the Nixon brothers tonight, and it was hard when you only have when one of them's out and one of them's not being able to play. So it makes it a little tougher there to get going.
And as you can see from the highlights, our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco, is Jacob Plyman, the junior post player, forward, does a little bit of everything, had a nice dunk, and I'll tell you what, 31 out of his team's 56 points, a very impressive effort by Jacob Plyman.
Yeah, and you're right there, 31 points. And it was kind of a sluggish start offensively in the first quarter. It was hard for both teams to get going. But Botkins really found their identity. Obviously, there through Jacob Plyman. They started to stretch the floor. They used him in different ways. And that's what I think really made their offense gel and flow tonight. 31 points for Jacob. Impressive night for him. Congratulations to Jacob on our NKTelco player of the game.
Botkins goes to 4-0 with the win. Wildcats dropped to 2-1 overall on the season. And tonight's game, I'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Wednesday, December 16th at 7 p.m., Monday at December 21st at 5 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Also follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet exclusive games on WCSMradio.com all season. Your sports leader in Mercer and Auglaize counties. Also would like to thank our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank. Keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replays tonight, winners quality meats, and our starting lineups from Sydney Auglaize Audiology, and our player of the game sponsored by NKTelco. I'd like to thank our crew here tonight, our director Bryce Hamrick, on the cameras tonight, Kurt Kuffner and Mark Thistle. I'm Dave Helmstead, and alongside me tonight, Brandon Koberman. Once again, our final score from Botkins, the Trojans 56, Minster 52.